In the UK, you may get your first invitation for cervical screening in the 6 months before you turn 25. And if this happens, you can still go ahead and book an appointment. You don't have to actually wait until your 25th birthday. And this is what happened with me initially. I was called for cervical screening, got the letter, but I recently had a newborn. So I contacted my GP and they postponed it until a few months later. And the nurse carried out my smear test and she was really friendly and very patient. I explained to her I was nervous and she talked through everything. So when I did get my results letter, at first I was a little bit shocked and worried because I read that I had tested positive for the human papillomavirus, which is known as HPV. However, once I read the full letter, it made much more sense and it put me at ease. So it said that I tested positive for HPV, but there were no abnormal cells found. So what they wanted to do next was for me to come and have another cervical screening test in a year's time. So that's exactly what I did. Went back in about a year's time, had the same cervical screening test again, and then got the results in the post a few weeks later, and it said I was HPV negative. So this then meant that I'd next get invited in 3 years' time, and I'd return back to the normal screening routine. HPV is a really common virus, and actually most people will get it at some point. On the letter, it explained that in most cases, the body is able to get rid of it in its own time. So I've had 2 cervical screening tests in my life so far, and when I'm due my next one, I'll definitely be going to it. And I think it's really important to attend.